Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke's special request, Steffy vs. Bill and Liam's fate. Here are spoilers for the bold and the beautiful. Fans may anticipate Liam Spencer being taken to the hospital following his seizure and collapse in tomorrow's episode. But Steffy Forrester Finnegan confronts Bill Spencer after finding out what transpired. In addition, Brooke Logan has a unique request for Rich Forrester. Let's talk about what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, Brooke will continue to think about Hope Logan in tomorrow's episode. Hope continues to place the blame for her situation on everyone but herself. When Brooke talked about it with Katie Logan, Heather Tom, he was optimistic. But Katie believed that Hope would cause much more harm before she began to accept responsibility. Brooke even wondered to whom Hope would now turn. In the end, Brooke will make a choice. Brooke looks at Ridge once again. Deacon, Sharp and Brooke are aware that Hope would be useless without her fashion line. Deacon may text Brooke to let her know their daughter is alright, even though he has offered Hope a place to stay. Maybe Brooke will ask Ridge to let Hope return to work. The response will be no, of course. However, Brooke might be at a loss for what else to do to support her daughter. When Liam had a seizure and passed out, he was by himself. Bill left the room even though he appeared to still be at home. Bill will eventually return to discover his son unconscious on the floor. Liam will undoubtedly be admitted to the hospital. What specifically led to Liam's seizure then? Will Steffy become closer to her ex again as a result of Liam's illness? According to tomorrow's teasers for the bold and the beautiful, Steffy confronts Bill regarding Liam. Therefore, Steffy probably holds Bill responsible for Liam's seizure. Steffy may think that Bill ought to have been present when Liam passed out. Steffy may possibly attribute Liam's breakdown to the strain of the Luna Nozawa circumstance. If John Finnegan were to save Liam, it would be intriguing. However, Finn might be left out once more if steam reestablishes during this medical plot. Keep an eye out because that might also bring the excellent Doctor closer to Luna and Sheila Carter Sharp. For Hope, Deacon has made a bold new offer. Hope Logan feels as though she is at a loss on what to do. She and her mother had a heated argument. She has no intention of ever seeing Carter Walton again. Forrester, Steffy, she was expelled from Forrester Creations by Finnegan once more. However, she does have her father, right? Hope tells Daddy Deacon Sharp the whole heartbreaking experience. He has an offer for Hope, but we're not sure if he will have any wise words to share with her. Since she reportedly has a lot of money of her own, he won't ask her to work as a waitress at Il Giordano, can he? Does he want her to use her vision to renovate the space? Maybe start a company with him? It is possible that Hope is the ideal candidate to carry out Deacon's new project. She doesn't know what she wants to do with her life, and neither does her ex-husband. What are Liam Spencer's future plans? He has seldom had a tail since Hope broke up with him almost 2 years ago, and we are certain that he hasn't had a romantic life. Even though Ivy Forrester kissed him last year, the tale never got far. She appears uninterested in poor Liam, despite the fact that she is still in town. He can't stop being angry with Dollar Bill Spencer for housing a serial killer in his home for months, because he is so bored right now. What was his dad thinking? Liam doesn't want to hear Bill's defense of his behavior. Before Liam bangs into Bill's life, perhaps he should ask him what he is doing with his own. In order to meet someone who is as lonely as he is, Liam might even want to trek down to Il Giordano. Everything old is new again, isn't that right? Liam's seizure, Deacon's proposal. Finally, the bold and the beautiful recap is available. Deacon Sharp makes an offer to Hope Logan in today's episode. Liam Spencer, meanwhile, passes out following a seizure. Liam declares his resignation while still at Bill Spencer's place. Bill chuckles and makes fun of his son. Liam cannot accomplish anything without Bill's assistance, in his opinion. He even gave Liam his career. Bill continues. The elder Spencer responds, "See ya," as Liam claims he's leaving due of Bill's treatment of him. Liam stays. Rather, he continues to argue with Bill. Liam no longer aspires to follow in his father's footsteps. Coddled mama's boy is how Bill describes his son. Liam claims that his father abandoned his morals in favor of Luna Nozawa. The younger Spencer queries whether he feels a stronger connection to Luna than to his own son because of how traumatizing his early years were. Luna was not given an empire by Bill. The trust fund is the topic of their current discussion. The money doesn't matter to Liam. All he wanted was to love and know his father. Bill has had enough of the Waffle King ruining all of his relationships. Bill continues by saying that he gave Liam authority and took him in like a homeless puppy. According to Bill, Liam has even destroyed the lives of his kids. Bill tells Liam to leave before he storms out of the room. According to the bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday's episode. Following Bill's departure, Liam collapses on the floor due to a seizure and blurred eyesight. Liam's face strikes the carpet and his head strikes the ottoman. Steffy Forrester Finnegan and Rich Forrester discuss regaining power at Forrester Creations. Bradley Baker, the deputy chief, texts Rich. Luna's release has not yet been announced. According to Steffy, Luna will only approach John Finnegan regarding her corpse. That comment doesn't seem funny to Rich. Steffy says that following the Luna incident, Liam lost faith in Bill. They think Luna will kill again since she carries Sheila Carter Sharp's DNA. She talks to Katie Logan about Hope over at Brooke Logan's place. Katie worries that Hope's suffering may exacerbate the situation. According to Brooke, her daughter will suffer until she acknowledges that she hurt herself. Brooke is curious about Hope's next move. Hope gripes to her father about Carter Walton at Il Giardino's. Hope is no longer sure whom to believe. Hope is opposed to visiting Brooke's home. Hope is offered a bedroom in Deacon's apartment. Deacon is aware that Hope dislikes Sheila, but they can still work things out. Paramedics race to the mansion as Steffy worries about an unconscious Liam. As paramedics race to the mansion, Steffy Forrester will get alarmed over an unconscious Liam Spencer. According to the bold and the beautiful. Following his altercation with Bill Spencer, who stomped off for a meeting before his son passed out, Liam's vision became fuzzy. Liam may suffer a brain injury in addition to his current medical problem because he struck his head when he fell. It appears that Steffy will be the one to save Liam, who is in dire need of one. According to spoilers, Steffy intends to confront Bill, so when she arrives at the Spencer estate, she might surprise Liam. As Steffy desperately tries to get Liam help, she might dash to his side and dial 911. After a while, some paramedics will take Liam to the hospital, where Dr. Grace Buckingham will assess his condition. It sounds like Liam might be having cardiac problems because Dr. Buckingham is a cardiologist. Steffy will hope for the best but fear the worst since Liam's head will also need to be inspected. Kelly Spencer, who may wind up raving about Liam and sharing some of his stories, will spend some time with John Finnegan at the Cliff home. Kelly might comment about how much she loves her father before Finn receives a terrible phone call regarding Liam's illness since B&B will attempt to make the whole situation seem very dramatic. Finn might receive word of Liam's medical emergency and have to deal with a challenging circumstance with Kelly. Brooke Logan will make a specific request to Rich Forrester in the meanwhile. This is probably going to have to do with Hope Logan and Brooke's wish to restore her daughter's line. Brooke is aware that there is still a hurdle to overcome, because Hope hasn't yet accepted responsibility for her actions. If Hope doesn't admit that what she did was wrong, Rich could not see why he should stand up for Hope for the future. Nevertheless, Carter Walton, the mastermind of the LLC takeover, was able to retain his position. Despite the Forresters' best efforts to portray Hope as the true mastermind, it isn't like that. On Friday's show, Brooke might try to get Rich to agree to Hope's line, but he might not be open to it just yet. Before they even consider bringing Hope back to Forrester Creations, Rich could believe that an apology is necessary.